On Stage is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant, baking the best Easter buns since 1949. Visit goldencrust.com to order online for pickup or delivery today.
The long-awaited follow-up to Beenie Man's Unstoppable album is finally here. The Dancehall King comes to chat the project and so much more.
Fantastic, gal, bombastic.
Right here on our stage.
Nobody watch on me clocks lean.
Who is the new dancehall artist known as Yaksta? For starters, he is St. Mary based, where there's such a buzz right now. Some believe he is the next big breakout in Jamaica.
Build up a ranch and rent it.
Yaksta will be here with the song that's generating his buzz. Likkle Vybz, the first son of Vybz Kartel, is part of the dancehall royalty EP
But you know, so we cool like avalanche.
that brought his brother, Likkle to our stage 3 weeks ago. This week, Likkle Vybz tells his side of the royalty story. Country and Western is Junior Reid's latest cross-genre collaboration. The One Blood recording star comes with the collaborator and the track. All coming up right here on our stage. But first, remembering the legendary Jabi Bunny Wailer.
That surrounds you, it's international morality time, where mankind must be born anew, that everything is equal under the sun, all that is created by the mighty hand. Baddest, nobody better the toughest. One love, hold your mercy. Give thanks and praise together, and I will be alright.
And condolences to his family and friends. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be right back.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
Likkle Vybz, the first son of Vybz Kartel, is part of the dancehall royalty EP that brought his brother, Likkle, to our stage 3 weeks ago.
But you know, so we cool like avalanche.
This week, right here on our stage,
Shoot up a couple million and get a play.
Likkle Vybz tells his side of the royalty story.
And we.
Sir, welcome.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Sir, good to have you.
Yeah.
So start by telling us, though, what happened since the last time we spoke? We're all grown now, in music that is. What happened since we last spoke?
Since we last spoke, we graduated for high school, so we had to pause with the music.
For school?
Yeah, so
okay.
We were really started back doing music last year, seriously, because the whole school thing had music on a pause.
Okay, and school is important to you guys, right?
Very important.
Very important.
Very important.
So you're studying business too?
Yeah, business subjects.
Business?
Yeah.
Wow. And so you're all set then, preparing for the takeover?
Yeah, man, we are prepared.
Yes.
Prepared.
But you're closer now. So will you take over and start before?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lead out, set the example.
Yeah, lead out. So you should be starting like real soon now. Because you're 18 when?
18 April I come.
April, this April?
Yeah.
In 2 months you're 80?
Yeah.
So you're gonna kick off the running of the thing?
Yeah.
So what are some of the things you're going to be doing? All right, hold on first. Let's talk about the EP.
Yeah.
What's the extent of your credits on it?
Well, on the EP, I have 2 tracks on the EP. Yeah You and Titanium Steel, both collaborations. Yeah.
Okay. Your lyrics,
Yeah, my lyrics, everything written by me. My lyrics, yeah.
Producing? You produce too?
No,
You're not touched yet.
I couldn't think that.
Oh, so you have writer's credit and you have performer.
Yeah.
Okay, so how is it doing?
Doing great.
People are load it, download it and stream it and
yeah, because before the songs were available on YouTube, it was on the streaming platforms at first, so you had to purchase it on the streaming platforms before.
All right, so let's pause for a medley of your 2 songs, right?
Yeah, babe, come make we work it out. Best girl in my life, you deserve the most. No matter where you do me, I'ma be successful. Some of them I sell my soul to the devil. People like you, grudge you, seeing female medals.
All right, there you have them. Titanium Steel and Yeah You. The music of Lil Vybz right here on our stage. Wow. They're going grown up my youth. They might get love, enough love, world love.
Anything we touch a goal, so I forget love.
See?
Yeah.
A goal.
Or platinum.
Well, I'm personally excited about the fact that youngsters like you are looking at the business of music. You're a recording artist and you're also looking to understand and practice the business of music.
Yeah.
So give us your own thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, basically, in music, we can't just be in the studio doing music and you basically leaving the business part or everything else in management's hand or somebody, and you don't really know what's going on. You really have to be hands-on your work, whether it's the business side or in the studio. So that's just really the goal, to really, understand the overall levels of everything pertaining to music. Because in the future, we like, in the future, like, the international music labels, they can reach out to us, and more so, it would be a partnership with Adijam Records and
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so just understand the whole level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so are there things that are happening now, practices in the music business that you would like to see change?
Well, yes. Like where promotion of music and everything is concerned. Basically the labels.
Yes.
Like I don't really see any solid labels really behind artists like that, like how it's supposed to be. So when I said like international labels now would reach out, instead of being like, all right, we're signed to them, it would be more like a partnership with Adijam Records and say,
okay.
Yeah.
More partnership than them signing you over
that's
to their label.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, so you will maintain creative control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the way it should be, my
Yeah, that's
friend.
the way it should be.
And you demand that, and you dare them to not call you because of how the kind of impact you're having on the music space globally.
Yeah.
And you're always thinking world, aren't you?
Of course.
The world is your stage. It's not just this little island, right?
Yeah. Music is always bigger than Jamaica.
Yeah.
Music, it's an international thing, so you have to be searching what's the next best step to take pertaining to your career and the future of dancehall and reggae music.
Wow. So refreshing to hear youngsters talk like that. So anything else, like the girls and the cars and the jewels, everything that's secondary.
Yeah, man, just the image, as Akil said in the previous interview, that all come with the business too, so not really serious.
But so you don't get too caught up in that. That is defining you.
Yeah, used to that by now.
That not define you.
No.
Who you are is who you are. But the music space demands character. It demands brand identification. Your brand must be distinguished. Those are things, these are some of the things, Lil Vybz, that we are challenged with, because I don't think we really truly understand the importance of some of these things, to distinguish your brand out there in that cyberspace?
Especially in today with social media, you know, as you go up on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, is the next person that you see I come with something, so you know you have to make sure say everything different, solid.
It sounds good. Anything else you want to tell us, boss? We'll go on otherwise.
Well, you know, UTG, we have some businesses in the pipelines, so right now I just for now what we are gonna let them go and turn on the faucet, and also want to say UTG initiative, non-profitable thing when we just give back to the people, because you know we are for the people.
Why you so like your daddy, you know? You go like that, the daddy, you know, rude boy. So, you know, turn on the faucet. Like that. All right, well, walk good, my friend. Big up your mom for me.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah, man, Sharp Boss Music.
Sharp Boss.
Big up yourself,
Yeah, man, Sharp Boss. I go out good.
Yeah, make sure you follow up on Instagram too.
Yes,
Real
man.
Sharp Boss Music. And also look out for Dancehall Royalty Part 2. Dancehall Royalty out right now.
We're not going to change this thing.
Yeah.
And it's good to know that you guys are at the forefront of this change.
For not just pertaining to our career, but the future of dancehall and also reggae music.
Likkle Vybz on our stage. And stay with us. Coming up,
Fantastic, gal bombastic.
the dancehall kings.
When me drop this.
But first, Yaksta.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
This segment is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant, baking the best Easter buns since 1949. Visit goldencrust.com to order online for pickup or delivery today.
Country and Western is Junior Reid's latest cross-genre collaboration.
Bring back the good old days, yeah.
The One Blood recording star comes with the collaborator and the track to our stage. The collaborator is Nashville-based GRW.
Baby, I like where this is going.
Right now, right here on our stage, both gentlemen. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Good to have you, sir.
I've heard this is the #1 show in Jamaica.
Well, I hope it is. It's good to have a country artist on our set. But do you really call yourself a country artist?
I'm more of a rock and roll country pop artist. I live in Nashville, and I embrace that country thing. But I'm really coming from rock and roll, and I love pop music and stuff like that, and I love reggae.
All right, so give us a little bit of where your music is now.
I'm exploring, I'm going on a journey musically, I just want to combine stuff and bring cultures together and express myself and work with great artists like Junior and stuff, and really I'm trying to make new kinds of music.
Yes.
New things.
But what's in your background that we don't know, in terms of recordings and your impact and where you positioned, would you say, at this time?
Well, I'm a humble, singer-songwriter, basically, and I'm trying to step out into a larger world, and reach more people. And so this is what this is.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Junior, how did this come about?
Well, how this come about is that a friend of mine contacted me and said, well, this artist in Tennessee have a great track, and I'm interested in reggae, and he was kind of asking, and he referred me and said, well, Junior Reid is a good artist for this, and same time GRW said, oh yeah, Junior Reid, yeah man, I'd love to work with Junior Reid, and so they make the link, and I get the track, and when I get the track, I fly to New York, then I leave from New York and fly to Nashville, and then we go in the studio, in GRW studio, and we record it right there and the history from there, you know.
Tell them
A
about
lot of
the
love.
studio, though, where it is. It's on. We have a farm,
Yeah.
50-acre farm that's an organic, regenerative farm, and we have a studio right in the garage there. We had Junior here, was on horses. He was on horseback. It was incredible. He loved it.
That's in the video, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the music video. All right, let's take a little piece of the video right now.
It's make me wonder what's going down.
The world is turning upside down, and now the sky is underground.
Okay, so just a little taste of the track. World Upside Down is the title, and there's a performance that we're going to ask them to do later. And you should look out for the official video coming soon. All right, gentlemen, so if this song blows, are you planning to like tour with it with Junior? Both of you going on tour?
Definitely.
When the world reopens, by the way.
When I first met Junior, he's like, we're going to take this song around the world.
Yeah.
He said that to me, and I want you to perform with me. And I was like, I can't wait till that day comes.
Okay.
Then we can all get back on stage.
Yeah, because it's a great song speaking to the world.
Right.
Thank you.
And to the people of the world. And we would hope that people will listen to it and will understand, and the synergy between you, Rastaman, meet a white man from Nashville, country and pop and so on. It's a good look. Your own music and what can we look forward to for you coming up as a solo artist?
Well, I've produced many records and put out 11 albums. And so, but in this last year, I was super productive, and I actually have an album coming out called Marijuana Murder Ballads. It's all about, it's a country album, all about like the cannabis business and that sort of thing, and from the part of the world where I'm from. And my wife and I are just working on our farm and just working on organic, farming and stuff like that, and working with animals and rescuing animals and stuff. And I just wanted to say, Lisa, my beautiful, talented wife, is really the person that's responsible for keeping all of this together.
Yeah, right.
Don't you really agree?
Yeah, I agree.
She is the one that's making all the cosmic connections, and is going to push this song out into the world. So I'm just really, I'm in love with her right now.
We call you guys Earth people.
Earth people.
Earth people.
Yeah.
Marijuana, farming, organic living.
I love it. No, that's
people.
That's
the movement in Jamaica.
Right, that's great, and we want to come, we want to be here more often. We just love it here, and love to bring that spirit here too.
It's the first visit?
This is our very first visit. Brought the whole family.
Well, great to have you, sir. We've been listening to country in Jamaica forever.
Yeah.
From before you knew we were listening. When you were your radio in the South.
Yeah.
Bleeding over into our airspace.
Powerful broadcast.
And we were listening to country before country knew we were listening.
Right.
So that's why so many country artists are very popular in Jamaica.
Yeah.
We know all the country song in Jamaica,
Yeah.
Yes, it's a big genre in Jamaica.
Right.
So, Junior, Reid, your own catalog and your music at the moment, going forward?
Yeah, well, my catalog right now, I wouldn't even say catalog, my lion log right now is right now one of the biggest thing in reggae right now.
Yes.
Because even One Blood, people still sampling One Blood right now. You have some youth named Busy Bank, just released One Blood through Atlantic, and last year Busta Rhymes with his artist released One Blood again, sampled, through Empire Records and so. Yeah, so to see the 2021 start, and the first song that sampled out of Jamaica is One Blood. We know so well the catalog is, the lion log is strong.
Yes.
You understand me? And I feel good to know that, we work on GR production and keep it independently as an indie company, and it's so big in the world, working with record company like Universal, Atlantic, you name it.
Yeah.
Def Jam, all the companies in the world work with GR production. You understand me? And GR production represent Junior Reid and do a good job sending out Junior Reid out there in the world, as the world could recognize Junior Reid from Jamaica.
So that makes it easier, having your own company, your own music label and company, and owning your intellectual properties.
Yeah, that make it easier, and that
for you to do this, to
because I would have to go to a company to get clearance before I could record a song with GRW.
Oh yeah.
But I get the clearance from GR production. You understand me? JR Production not gonna hold back and don't give me the clearance. You understand me? So that's why we can work together.
Oh.
You understand me? And the thing about owning your own catalog also, you see a lot of the producers them that produce in Jamaica. I'm talking about the early producers and some of the late producers them. They don't own the catalog owned by VP Record and some other record company and so. And then now you see was before the online thing come in. You see now the online thing come in, they can put up their stuff online like how JR Production can put up stuff online or like you, or if you as an independent man having a label, you can just put it up. You can put up because those companies already have the rights to put them up. Wow. You understand me?
So we congratulate you, Junior Reid.
Yeah, man. And
totally for that, for having the vision of what was coming and what was right for the protection of your work.
Owning your master.
Oh, yes.
That's what we want the youth them know. Just own up on the master. And it's a lot of things, but right now we just want them go out and love this music. World upside down. Because right now, the state that the world is in right now, only the music can save the world right now.
Well, it's look, it's just a taste we gave them earlier.
World upside down.
So right now what we're going to do is to give them the full song right here on our stage, because both of you are going to do it live, like right now. So what we're going to do is clear the table and chairs and let you perform.
Right now.
All right. There we go.
Standing wide, bring back the good old days. Bring back the good old days. Yeah, 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 boy. All the clubs have been closed down. Old place in silence, you don't hear a sound. Long time no bands, don't come to town. It's make me wonder what's going down.
The world is turning upside down, and now the sky is underground. You try to make it turn out right, but now they say the day is that they turn your smile into a frown. Oh,
standing wide,
you're feeling lost and never found. Oh, everybody's hurting, the satellites are burning, and the world stopped turning around. Everybody's running 'cause Babylon is coming, and the music isn't making a sound. This world is upside down. Stop running around. This world is upside down. Stop running around. This world is upside down. Stop running, running. This world is upside down. Like a chicken with its head cut off.
Standing wide, stopping the kids from going to school. They'll be strong, they'll be no fool. The more you live, the more you learn. The more you hustle, the more you earn. The world is round, it always turns. You play with fire, then you get burned. Just people will overcome. That's what Emmanuel confirmed.
Mother Nature's burning and she won't be returning 'cause the money men are making a pound.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The evil are rewarded, the good are made to suffer, and our heroes are letting us down. This world is upside down. Stop running around. This world is upside down. Stop running around. Stop running, stop running. Stop running, stop running. Stop running, stop running, stop running, stop running. This world is upside down.
All right, so there you have them. Junior Reid and GRW right here on our stage. Stay with us. Still to come.
Why own a Ferrari with nowhere to park it?
Yaksta and the King.
You know me grow tough and me no soft like butter.
Beenie Man.
I never do better without my brother. Each one help one.
On Stage with Winford Williams.
This segment is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant, baking the best Easter buns since 1949. Visit goldencrust.com to order online for pickup or delivery today.
Who is the new dancehall artist known as Yaksta.
Push loader.
For starters, he is St. Mary based with such a buzz right now. Some believe he's the next big breakout from Jamaica.
We call it whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is the track that's generating his buzz.
Excuse me, no pagans. Now seek validation.
Ambition is the title of that song. And the line that is sticking in my head and I just keep replaying is the one about farming over flossing. Yaksta, right now, right here on our stage. Yaksta, sir, welcome.
Blessings, man. Thanks for having investment of a braffing, you know?
Yeah. Wow, Reggie, you're spitting. What are people saying about this track?
Well, I'm on stage, you know?
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like, it catapulted me here. You understand? It was just a song that I felt, I felt the need to say it.
Yes.
You understand? It's been a journey, you know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man.
Speak to that. How did you get here?
From I was a toddler, right?
Yes.
Basically, my cousin, Tommy, he used to have this component set, and every time there's Cartel and Mova, them listen. You know? So,
yes.
You know, I used to go up by my house and mimic the songs that when them sing as a little boy in Ireland. They used to normally tell me, say, you know, say you can do this. But at the time, the lyrics was just flute, you know? Because I just be a little ABC, 1, 2, 3, you know, elementary lyrics. But when I left from primary school to high school, I still pursued writing. But at the time, the vocal enunciations was, you know, very young. I never really have no bass and a baritone to actually execute. I went from school, graduated with like eight subjects. Never really pay school much mind because I realized, you know, school don't teach you about money. It teach you about society. And I realized that the people who was actually successful was individuals that actually never went to school but had a trade. You understand? Yes. Business people. So I like capitalize on that aspect. So jumping on cheap and swagging to walk and sell brassiere and them little thing there. And you know, it's like I saw the most naked woman as a 17-year-old at my house. Because I the dance I keep at my yard and fine. You know, I come to town, come buy the clothes them cheap. And, you know, a country that's in a bad now to come to town too much. So I can put a little more on the price and make a little dividends, you know? So basically every 2 days, I look for a sum amount of like 300,000. Then, you know, I fell in little love, you know, walk and drop in night plow. You know, look at Indian come take my aunt and she tell me, say, boy, do this for her and we move go man take up because she was working at the bank at the time. You know, I sell her a panty and I give her little lyrics and she just like the charisma and, you know, move from this way, you know? Go man take up with my big off. With the same guy that brought me into music. Things went downhill, and at the brink of leaving Rio in 2016, where I was in baritone, you know, big up Cavan, you know, my friend cousin. I mean, I used to try to go every Magnum Kings of Queens audition at the time, but they never pick me, you know?
Really?
Yeah, like every single one every year, you know. One time I got me a pen, and when they have me a pen, we never know so much money for go. So when you come back, we have to start walking and beg and people. I say, no, young, if you go look work, you know, but who them don't know, so we're stuck. But nonetheless, still. Fast forward from that, I basically got my spouse pregnant, and then, you know, my youth come into the play. 2016, Sanjay left Rio. No, how him actually meet me was, I was a dishwasher at the time, because he trained me to become a waiter. You understand? But him also say, yo, you know you're talented, because I took every single restaurant book, the amount of time I write me up and spend me for that, and full of my lyrics. Because all I did was just use a fork and cup them and just make a bag of knives. Yeah. Down there, you know, so guess them used to call me out and then give me $20 US and everything there. So when I started the training, you know, for go out on the front as a waiter, nobody never want to go to the jelly cart. But I take the jelly cart because I know that was money.
Yes.
You know, so you don't know when guess them come through, I give them a little thing and give them two chat and, you know, I pay $20 US the money and, you know, everything went uphill at that time. Because this was before the downhill, you know. And then, you know, some little situations at the work and, you know, I never really subscribed to a particular type of living. You know, and, you know, some speculations, you know, went from there and you don't know, I just say, all right, a time now, I need to pursue my dream. And at the time, Sanjay had left Rio and he went overseas. And about a year after, like one day when my baby mother about to have the baby, when I have enough food feeding and then I must be me one day and I say, Papa Jesus, I want to go on to me. Can't send me a little blessing, you know. At the brink of crying because at the time, if I ate, she wouldn't have nothing to eat. You understand? So I used to lie and tell her I eat already. And give her the food for eat, you know? Because, you know, she and the baby. And I just start, everybody side duty at work, cause, you know, on the front you make more money, when the back, you just basically nobody, I'm gonna give you $1 US no matter how much work you do. So, it's like, Sanjay called me in that time and he say, yo, you tell you, you know, if you don't pursue your dreams, you're gonna be a poor man. But here, I tell you, say, I'm gonna be a manager, you know, and he send me $200 US and say, yo, I must go a studio. And I did, and I was a raw song called Surely Hold Me, you know, I tell the girl my bag of things, cause I'm no seeing to that part, you understand? And boom, put out here and the man, the mixtape man, him start like him. You know, DJ Chiga was the first one who actually uploaded it to YouTube. And then I did a song called Above the Ground Floor for my mother, and it went viral. Not mainstream, I really never did play it, but it went viral from that. And trust me, it's like, from 2016 until now, me and niggas have been working. So if there wasn't a Sanjay niggas, there wouldn't be a Yaksta. Real and truly, I knew I had the talent, but I never had the medium to actually express myself. You know, throughout the journey, you know, we get a whole heap of wrap up. We get all the same tales where enough artists go through. But one thing I can tell you that I was lucky with the luxury of belief by him. You understand? He put him life on the line, him family life on the line, for Yaksta actually went through the gate. You know, enough deals came, but they wanted me to actually exclude him out. And I turned them down. I just tell them, say, bro, if it take me 10 years to reach, you know, Papa, we are going batter till you reach, because you know, you must reach. Then 2017, I did a song called Home. That's the ghetto where I'm from. Which went 2.1 million views on Facebook, you know? At that time, Facebook was the thing, I never known about YouTube. YouTube never did pop then, you know? So Facebook, I go on and get my first dub plate and I feel like my boss, because people say, yeah, boss I know. But the song they play, because DJ when they play and some other local DJs and things, I feel like say, I eat this, but when I come out to nobody they know me. So I say, boy, I'm not a boss man. I come here, I just in my district alone, kind of like me thing. I start get discouraged, and I did a song called Boogie Woogie. Boogie Woogie Woogie. That song, it was just a mystery. It's like, I get up one morning, I walk to the beach, I find an ukulele guitar, and every single thing that I saw on the way, I just sang about. And that song got the newity of everybody. Like, the reception that I got from it was overwhelming. But I knew I still needed work in terms of marketing, presence, etc. Yes. 2019, I did a song called St. Mary, bus on the North Coast. Got me a tour with Livewire as an opening act. You know, big up Livewire band. Yes. Big up Miss Violet Caribbean Link Consulting Group, because she had the first time I go up on a plane. I wanted the first time I go up on a plane. When I need to land in Florida, I pinch myself and I say, Father God, don't let me wake up in the car. If I dream, I'll bex in the idea in the car, you know, long walk up on a plane, you know. Feel nice, and over the car and give me a little piece of, like, you know, two little crackers and them things, you know, I feel bossy. Come out and when I walk and I come to I realize when I see little bushy there, I say, Jano, youth. A little thing I go on. 2020 just came and crashed everything. Because the buzz was there, you know. Like, I tell you, say, thousands of people, like, I have videos and videos where we can actually, you know, show and upload where the whole St. Mary sing St. Mary My Ground. Oh, wow. You know, like... And get no mainstream yet. No mainstream break yet. I get bookings at St. Mary, bookings at Ochi. Like, it is there. It is documented and so many videos, you know. I have a host of songs that I'm released. When it comes down to writing, I wasn't really deprived from academia at a younger age, you understand? So that was just down pat, you know. So I have like maybe like 3 gigs, 3 hard drive full of, you know, pre-recordings that is not Vice. Hard drive that have like more. Right now we have 370 odd song mix. Whoa. You understand? And we have 900 odd Vice, pan mal and hard drive. Cause my bad habit is not smoking or drinking because I don't have them there. It just goes to the record. You understand? Well, you know, if this track that brought you to my attention is anything to go by, my friend, you're sitting on a treasure trove of music. Yeah. Many people might not understand, we're now living in a photonic time where the Most High himself is not really, you know, at peace with the world itself, you understand? And this is where certain things get serious because you have lunar children and you have photonic beings and sons and daughters. You have them like Chanel Muir, you have them like Chronic Law, you have them like Chronix, you have a Little Joe that died, you know? You have Massacre. Coffee, and there's so much more that is coming. But them is like them don't know. You know, Beenie Man is actually in the studio, you know, but one thing you never know, that he was the first person who actually came in on the stage at Bobby Nile, you know? When the stage was going a Paget Park in St. Mary, you know, and them time I keep it and he sent me where I come from. And chaka chaka dance I go on, you know. I'm the first person carry up. I'm virgin in Konos. Go chaka chaka, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't know, big up the Dr. Beenie man for that same way.
Yeah, and while you were rehearsing, he came on and the both of you were freestyling.
Yeah.
He came and joined in your rehearsal and build a vibe.
Yeah, man, as I say, you know, we are in the time of unity.
See?
Yeah, and my tell us straight.
So the unity begins now.
No, you understand? Because I remember in the Cape Town. How am I?
King Beenie, come in and listen, come in.
Big up yourself in the guy. I love my lad, hear that?
Yo.
But Beenie, when the little boy, you can't understand.
You're a little dancer.
Yeah, you know?
But you see it, I realize and recognize. You see it, so you have to just recognize and know. You see it, because from yesterday, I watch a video and I listen to the song. And I say, this man is bad. I mean, like the style and the cutlass style in the bush and cow and the goat them and thing and it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, man, exempt them they still, we learn from one, you know,
Don't say that, man.
Big up, big up Cape Town and all of it, you know? Yeah, all the legend them before we, you know? Big up in the papa.
Yeah, man, just listen and learn.
Like, man,
see it? Rasta.
All right, well, see it? Anything can happen before we stage.
Yeah.
We're always ready for anything.
Yeah, man,
especially good things like this. Unity in the business. But you know the Dancehall King is next.
Yeah.
But before that, a live performance by the artist Bush Lord.
But that's why the youth them to know this. Badness stop where? You come like one brand from the 80s. The bad now auntie again. I was a fall coat. Yeah man, it's a big chop. So gravel and black and cement and steel. Like real. Juggle long town. With a sailboat Garcia. Catch up some mulipa. You know anything come down. Aki tree. Everything get limb. To the brim. Excuse me, not pagans. Now seek validation. Boast and admiration. From you now your patrons. Posting about name brands. We cost you over 8 grand. When we searching up the same ones. But the cost of a straight pants. Yo, why own a Ferrari? With nowhere to park it, boy. Why shop a Louis V? When there is a target. Now me hype on my face day. 2 minds me a saving. Them go fend if it trendy. Bank account can't empty. You broke, acres over markets. Link my wife when she want it. Cause when side can link up, child support that lead to a farming over flossing, investment over braffing. Inheritance from me seeds, me alright, me. Give me a mix. If you are 50 and never make a brings get used. Means of course so your kids next to employment to use as a big excuse. You want him grow so him get juice. Same 24 hours so what you have to. When your kids do good, you buy them jewels. One and my chief buy their own tools. To keep getting wealthy. Land I sell and me one piece. Nobody watch out me class lane. Soon start supply Walgreens. Start large when you plant trees. Jump, them fiends say me put a football go put. You and you, sir. And it's a bakery me built from a bullers and dairy dispensary. Supplying them with acres over markets. Don't stop you now, cause when side y'all link up, child support that lead to a farming over flossing, investment over braffing, inheritance for me seeds, it's alright being. No, door the year tempting. Still watch how me spending. 9 go 12 goat kid. Millions when them get big. Jump, build up a land now. Gun produce must plenty. Ice party vending. Each bank cost empty. Jump, partner try me fix mine. Invest back in a big time. Blockchain virtual goal. Demands inflate in time. Me invest in a machine. Give back to which pastor go look at work. Rob my farm then a dirt. Hey, acres over markets.
This segment is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant, baking the best Easter buns since 1949. Visit goldencrust.com to order online for pickup or delivery today.
The much-awaited follow-up to Beenie Man's Unstoppable album is finally here.
Oh, Lord, 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 Lord.
See Simmas is the name of the album, and the Dancehall King comes to premiere the video for a brand new single from the project featuring Popcorn and Dre Island. But of course, when the King is on our stage, we chat about all kinds of things, okay? Sir King, welcome, sir.
Blessings, my lad. Right.
Blessed love, sir, to have you.
Yes, boss.
Let me start by saying, to ask you how you feel about that young man who you just met.
Oh, yeah, well, the artist are artist, and the real artist, and, you know, respect him, and this is him have a far away from going at the business,
yes,
to how him start. You get to me, I say?
Yes.
So him really remind me of Chronics. Like how Chronics start out with the dancehall, and you see it, so me my further for still, so. Yeah.
And he said you brought him on a stage.
When I'm a youth,
when
yeah.
When he was a baby, and you didn't even...
Yeah, I say go. But
you don't even remember?
I say go, we have big people, you know, we're there in the music.
But it goes to show, you know...
We have started for over 20 years, so...
Yes.
You see it, so...
Oh, yes, you can't remember everything.
Yeah,
but it's interesting. So he feels like seeing you now, and you were vibing with him earlier.
Yeah,
he was doing a little rehearsal for...
Yeah, I like him vibes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I like him vibes. And them youth there, them show more unification of bringing the music together and bringing everybody together. So this is what we want in the music right now. You see it, because you have some man who don't have no love, and them youth that show love, and them tell the countryman them say right now I better on the farm. You see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So instead of you go pick a packet or go bust a chain, buy a goat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
And he feels that there's change now. There's a change going on.
Yeah,
do you feel that way?
There's a difference in music because, all right, you see, what going on in music now is each and every individual need to get together. Like, when you see a Berry man do a song with a Popcorn, see Berry man do a song with a Beenie man, you get what I say?
Yes.
It's kind of different feelings, you know? Yeah, me and Berry's a friend for life, so me and him always ever do a song. Mm-hmm. But when you see the elder them start reach out to the youngster them, it's a great thing because we need to make the youngster them know, say, unification in music is the greatest. Mm-hmm. Me and Bounty Killer war for 22 years, Jesus Christ, man. And I'm best friend.
My goodness, Beenie, can you imagine all of these dancehall artists come together and begin to storm the world?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, but you see, the song we have now is this is what it's about.
Yes,
the unification of music. Yeah.
I could take it right now.
Blessings Rastafari, I heard this right.
Mothers and fathers, daughters and sons, working all day long till the sun comes down.
So, fun in the sun.
Yeah, man.
That's what we'll all have if we can get unity in dancehall.
Yes, man, 100%.
Okay, because this song is bridging the generational gap.
Trust me.
And differences in the thing.
Trust me, because
good look.
It's a very nice thing because, all right, me write the song for Dre Island.
Yeah.
For me and him sing it, and then him turn up, and then Popcorn turn up at the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this is a song I can't do without me. We are the uncle.
And we see Papi run up and Berry's thing the other night.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So that me I try to tell you, say, the unity in the music is needed, Bridget. The man in my war too much, Bridget.
Yeah.
As an artist, busting my war with the artist, and next artist, busting my war with the artist. The artist will sing song with the artist, man, and, you know,
but
collaborate.
When we look back at you, Beenie, over the years, you've always been open to having
the music, you know,
and welcome others.
Yeah, man, music. Because in life, all right, as artists like me wouldn't taste this talent show in 1981 in my life. If I'm to look on that, you know, I have to adapt the principle of what's going on in music.
Yeah.
So you have to adjust to what I want. Mm-hmm. So it's not like you can tell a man, say, yo, me there from this area. I'm not business. Him grew up come know you now. So the song where you used to sing back in the 80s, him don't know them. The song where you sing now, that him a deal with, you know. Yeah. What you have to do now. And I find that to be disrespectful because if you grew up and your mother and father tell us, say, being a man, a feed them artist, I think you should have a little respect for that artist. You get to me, I say? But
yes, that's all it takes, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like you're losing anything or giving up anything.
No.
All you're doing is to acknowledge where the thing is coming from.
Yeah.
And to build on what is already built.
Yes.
And not to...
Because I know you build the business. You come to the business, come see it. It's right there.
Yes.
You know, this is the reason why you like it. This is the reason why
at least you can show like respect to your parents.
Rastafari.
You can say, okay, the parents used to listen. So why shouldn't I listen to what they used to listen to? And guess what? They'll have so much to learn from it.
I tell you.
There's so much knowledge that's sitting there that they can build on.
Yeah.
Just like you heard the Yaksta just telling us a while ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The man named
Yaksta. Say it. Yaksta.
Say it again.
Yaksta.
Repeat it.
Yaksta.
Thank you very much.
Yaksta.
That man.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir, Beenie. Okay, sir.
Yes, that's how you go. You have to show the respect. You have to show the same amount of love where you expect. You have to show the same amount of love. That's how you go. Because sometimes you want to yell the youth them in, but tell them look on you. There's nobody who want to yell them in. Sometimes I see them who want to yell them and some other space. I'm fierce. Ben go around there say like somebody do them something. And then you have somebody who walk past you and them neck hold straight, like them neck crook, like them can't look so and say, aye. It doesn't make no sense, guys.
But sometimes the older man, them shun them too, you know. So it's not a one-way street.
No, well, yeah, some of the older man them, but I know old.
Yeah.
I there.
I say older.
Yeah. I know old. I there, guy. I there. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You see it?
But all right, so you've been spending a lot of time in St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's my mother. I don't know where my mother come from.
Yes.
All right, so my mother, when she live at town, I spend all the time at town. Now she there sent to me, can spend some time with her, then I send it to her.
It's good to see you out there in the countryside.
Yeah, like serious.
And you're
nice.
so,
like,
you're so
nice.
welcomed, it appears.
100%.
By the people of St.
Yes,
they'll take you away, I know.
100%. No, Shoeberry, I'm place. You see that there's some mother come from, my grandmother come from down there. My grandfather come from down there. My sister and my brother, them come from down there. I'm a Kingstonian. But, you see, the love of a son to a mother, I don't know if I love your mother like how I love mine. You see it? You know, I build a house down the fair and thing. I move out of fair house and car, go put her in a house. So I can go sit down and reason it out. Yeah, my mother in a country, I go to country go to fair. I tell you honestly.
Yes, my brother, and even now we still want to say condolences.
Yeah, man, I say it, man.
Again?
Yes, God.
And it's been a rough few months for you, B.
Trust me, yeah. Well, that's how I go. I lose my mother, yeah.
Lose your wife?
Well, I never married.
Well,
but that's how it go. I mean, I come here to talk about that, I come here to talk about
no,
that.
Well, we're not. No, I mean, if there's something on your chest.
No, I mean, I lose her, she's not dead.
No. When I say you lose her, you're no longer together. But, if there's something about it that you want to just clear up or want to get off your chest, feel free. But it's not like I personally want to hear people's business.
Listen to me, I say, everything all right.
And she's okay?
Yes, and the baby is beautiful.
Baby is good.
And, yeah, baby at school and all these things.
Okay.
So it's all good thing and all positiveness. It's no war, no animosity, no nothing. We are good.
All right, wonderful. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Now, let's jump into the big project, you know.
Yes, bro.
So you have Dre and Papi Night.
Yes.
Who else is on it?
We have Busy Signal on the album. We have Sean Paul and Anthony Redrose, Shaggy, with Celebrity.
Whoa.
We have Shensia. We have Bungie Garland. Yep. We have my artist them, CG and but I don't know what name now. Relevant.
You probably should have called it Star-Studded Simmas.
Yeah, we have Relevant, CG, and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man, the album bad. We can't tell you that.
So it's finished now?
Yeah, the album finished.
Yes?
Mix and everything. But right now we are doing singles. So this is the first single from the album. And then we work on the second single.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when do we get it?
Blue have to give me the date of the release of the album.
Yes.
I'm going to make you know the date of the release of the album. But right now, we are working with the singles.
Yes.
Yeah.
How anticipated is it? It must be because...
Everybody are waiting for it, man.
Yes.
Trust me, everybody are waiting for it. And you see, love and respect to all the fans and well-wishers who have been supporting the music all through these a long time and these years. But this album is a different album, you know, because a different style, different type of producers, you know, different style of DJs, you know, so I have to go in some different style and create some style and do something. So the album nice, trust me.
That is good news. So we can't wait then to hear it.
No, me I tell them you can't wait.
Somebody wait too long and blue, you know. The one blue.
No, man.
Hill King Blue.
No, man. Here go on.
Yes.
See the singer now, sing nice. Then some of the people them go on full jive and they give them the next singer. And then move on to the album.
All right. And so that's our show for this week. Winfred Williams on behalf of all of us, including co-host the dancehall King Beenie Man. Thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more on Stage. Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.